Okay guys, I'm back just on my phone video, so instead of my computer. So I'm really hoping that this will not cut in and out. So I'm going to keep this open so I can at least see your comments. Now, as I mentioned before, this video is first video of a series of Get the Universe Working For You. I am writing a book called Get the Universe Working For You and creating a workshop because a lot of people aren't familiar with universal laws, or they're not familiar with how energy is creating everything in your life. So if you're listening to this, I need some thumbs up that it's clear and it's smooth sailing, because I had to change from my computer to now I'm working with just my phone. So give me some thumbs up if you can hear me, or, you know, say something. Hello, Ahira, am I coming across? Okay, thumbs up. All right, so we have final flow. This is our flow. All right, so what I was saying before about universal laws is that everything that's in your energy field will create your life. Now, that's some great news for you. It's great news because you have more power than you recognize. But a lot of people don't understand. They don't understand that they can read the messages of the universe. They can see, they can start looking around them and read and figure out what is in their energy field. I am the founder of Forensic Healing, so that means that I read at people's energy fields. And so I've seen this consistency of how they've attracted stuff in their life, whether it's a disease, whether it's an illness, whether it's bad relationships, whether it's bad finances, whether it's negative people. This all is contained in their energy field. So I'm pretty committed to the universal laws. So what are universal laws? In essence, is like attracts like, or it's a vibrational frequency. Okay, so it looks like we're all good, crystal clear. How awesome. Thank you, lovely Jacinta. So everything is a frequency. So that is great news for you. That means you have more power than you recognize. And I'm going to be going through a series of weekly videos to teach you these concepts that I'll be asking for your feedback, and that are also included in this book and workshop that's being created. So let's look at this first one. Do you want to know what's in your energy field? So the signs and the messages are popping up everywhere. First and foremost is your relationship. So let's look at the three people that are most closest to you. Start describing them. Okay? Are they kind? Are they sincere? Are they, truthful? Are they loyal? So you look at those relationships, and as they describe things, they're actually describing you, right? Now, you might be saying, oh, but I'm nice, and yet I get pushed around by somebody else. Well, okay, so there's varying degrees of looking at these relationships. That would indicate, if you've got someone that treats you badly, that you have low self-worth, that you have been brought up to not recognize your value. So again, you're still being shown by the universe that everything that comes to you is a frequency. I didn't used to know these laws because I grew up religious, thinking Jesus was the power and all that kind of stuff. I didn't know any of this stuff until I started to have to heal myself from a lot of emotion. And I had to look inside. Now, I get so excited about understanding universal laws because, oh, thank you, Vicky. I love this topic because I like to get my power. It goes deeper. Now, I'll tell you why it can go deeper, because you can have vows put on you. You can have implants in you. You can have, abuse, and your soul can be fractured. And if your soul is traumatized, then you are always kind of feeling vulnerable, so you'll never have enough energy or power to do what you want to do. So there's many things, but the universe can show you what's happening and what's going on. The thing is that you need to, first of all, work out what's not working in your life, and let's just identify one thing that may not be working. It might be, like relationships or finances is a common one. If you start looking at, let's go finances, you're looking at your past, you'll see how you've been embedded with programs from childhood, and then you've taken them on. Then you've also got your soul is eternal, so there's more to your soul than just this life. So this is what I'm going to do for step 1 on Get the Universe Working for You. Is what you will need to do is all your relationships over the next week, write down what sort of relationship you have with these people, how they make you feel, what are they saying, what are their strengths and what are their weaknesses. And if you compile that over your prominent relationships or just things that pop up, and have a look at that at the end of the week, you'll be able to see all the commonalities. You'll be able to see how you're allowing yourself to be treated, or if it's kind and loving, that'll show the love inside you. It will show, let's say they're angry, there's anger inside you, or you're associated with other angry people or whatever. You've got to be a detective, because it's like not one, thing fits all. It's this process of saying, okay, I can see there's anger there. What does this mean to me? Is this suppressed in me? Or is it because, I have no self-worth? So that's going to be your first step to starting to see what the universe is telling you. And as I mentioned before, everything is a vibrational match. Everything is first based on energy. And if you can start to unravel that idea and unravel that concept that absolutely everything that it may not be your fault that it's like this. I can't tell you, I know your soul's been around for eons, but I can't turn around and say, well, we all deserve this, because I can't justify cruelty. So I'm not saying that. I'm just saying at this point now, in this evolution of humanity, we have an opportunity to rise above it, get our spiritual, be spiritual and get our power back by merely using universal laws. And one more thing to touch on. Some people might keep going over what is. They might keep going over the story of what is. They go, but, there's people that control us and program us. You know what? If you if you say, you know what, I'm going to get my power back, and you start changing your vibration and removing all the negativity, getting power, healing, changing, meditating, and deciding that you're not going to create that same story. You're not even going to repeat that story. You're going to overcome, release, heal, and do everything you can, and get led. Tell the universe to lead you where you should be. Then they have no power. These other forces have no power over you. That's what I love, okay? So keep that thought, analyze your relationships and see the commonalities, and then you say to yourself, all right, so what is in my energy field? And then you'll start getting clear answers. The other thing that you need to define to get clear answers is define what you want, yeah? Yes, I will definitely, Vicky, it's going to be, when I click finish, it'll be up. So to find answers to things, you got to ask the question. You got to say to yourself, okay, well, why aren't I financially abundant? Why I don't have a great relationship? You got to ask the question, and then the answers will come. You need to know where you want to go, so the universe can then start to reveal where your blocks are. Yeah. All right. I hope you enjoyed this quick little video of my first series of Get the Universe Working for You. Let me know your comments. And let's get the universe working for us so we co-create. Okay, thank you.